Today it's book review day! Hi and welcome back to the show. My name is Mark Leruste and today we're going to do the very first book review. That's right. This summer I had a commitment that I would try and finish some of the books I started, and it just so happened that I actually started from start to finish one book, and I'm so excited. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't read that many books. And when I do read books, I tend to read about 1/3 or maybe half of the book, and I kind of get the gist of the idea and I put it down and I grab another one. Today I want to review The Element, How Finding Your Passion Changes Everything by Ken Robinson. Now, this is not a new book in any kind of way. It's from 2009. But the reason why I love this book so much is that it's a compilation of a bunch of background stories to some of the most inspiring people we know, or some of the people that we look up to maybe, or that we really appreciate. From the Gillian Lynne to the Paul McCartneys, Vidal Sassoon, all these kind of stories that you don't really know or have heard about in details, and then it kind of gives you this perspective around it takes a certain amount of time to find your element. Now, what Ken Robinson means by element, what other people call your bliss, your purpose, your flow, the work that you do that you love. Now, this isn't a book about how to find your element. This is just a compilation of a bunch of people who found their element and how they eventually got there. Now, the reason why I was keen to do a book review about this book is that it's a beautiful reminder that things take time, and that some people that you may expect have figured out their entire life, their entire lives, figured out what they really wanted to do in their 30s, and their 20s, and their 40s, or later. So there's never a sell-by date on figuring out what you really want to do. And as a result of reading this book, I enjoyed it so much that I actually ordered the sequel from Ken Robinson again, which is called Finding Your Element, How to Discover Your Talents and Passion and Transform Your Life. I haven't read this, so I'll look forward to reviewing this. Apparently this is how to find it, so I'm curious to see what some of the tools are in there. One of my favorite stories in the book is from Gillian Lynne, who you may know as one of the choreographers of Cats and the Phantom of Opera. Her story is amazing. The short version is that when she was a kid, her school teachers were telling her that she probably had ADHD, that she probably needed to go and see a psychiatrist or a shrink to kind of get some medication to fix her. Her mum takes her to a therapist. After a few minutes of conversation with her, the therapist talks to the mum while observing what Gillian is doing in the background, kind of invites her mum to go outside and tells Gillian to be patient, that they'll be back in a minute. And as soon as they come out, the therapist says, "Watch," because as he went out, he put the music on, and they turn around and this girl starts dancing, and he tells the mum, "Your daughter doesn't need medication, she needs to go dancing." And she went off to become one of the most acclaimed and amazing British choreographers of all time. And this is just one example of many, many more stories that you'll be able to find in this book. Enjoy, let me know what you think. If you've read it, post a comment below. And if you're about to order it, let me know too. And I look forward to reviewing my next book at some point in the future. Until next time, you know what time it is. It's time to take action. Today we are reviewing a book. That's right. What?